Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace, presented by New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass., sponsored by North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass.
I'm Dennis Nuzzo, staying here with this week's bowlers. To my right, the defending champion, Ritchie Myrick, after last week defeating Will Haskell. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
And newcomer to the show with a raw score of 421, number 1 seed, Mr. Dave Godwin. Welcome to the show, Dave.
Thank you. Really great to be here. Can't wait to start bowling.
You're no stranger to the lights. You've been on Comcast. You were a regular on the Kid Show. What are your thoughts bowling against Myrick for the belt?
It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. I know what he can do, and hopefully we can throw some big scores here together.
And what are your thoughts bowling against Dave?
Pretty much the same. I've known Davey a long time. First time we bowled head-to-head under the lights. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. We're either going to have a new champ or a first two-time champ, so I'll see one of you in the 11th box.
Up first on Alley 3, newcomer to the King of the Palace, Dave Godwin.
Unbelievable. David Dennis shows up first time, and here he is.
Oh, Dave is a tremendous
Going
bowler.
after the King of the Palace.
Dave comes out of Methuen, Mass. His home alleys are Academy Lanes.
Fall down.
His highest average is a 128. He's been bowling for 20-something years. His high single is a 235, and his high triple is a 486.
A tremendous bowler. If you've ever bowled against him, and you have,
I have.
know.
Richie's got his work cut out for him today. It's going to be a great match.
Great bowler, both of them. So I'm looking forward to it. 9 box for Dave.
Okay, opening up on the 9 box, going over to lane number 4, box number 2.
He bowls on out of Academy Lanes on Tuesday night in the Speed League, and he's also a member of the Academy 3 Pro League team on Friday night.
That he is. They're doing very well this year.
Leaves the 10.
Very powerful bowler.
This is going to be a great match, man. I've been waiting for this since I didn't know who was going to be in the finals, but
This is it, people. This is for the King of the Palace. This is what we all go after.
But when you see Myrick and Godwin in the same ladder series, you kind of want Myrick versus Godwin, you know?
Picked up the 10 pin for the spear.
it's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
Up now, the returning champ, Ritchie, don't call me mayonnaise, Myrick.
Defending champion, Ritchie Myrick.
Says he wants to be the first ever scratched two-time champion. Repeat champion.
Well, let's see if he can't put his money where his mouth is. It's a tall order. I'm going to tell you what.
He's left it.
I believe, and I've always said this, when you're bowling against somebody, it all depends on who you're bowling against and how well you're going to do. If you're going to do some bowl against somebody that's going to kick your can all over town, then you want to be able to step up to the plate and kick his can back.
Concentrate, sure. You concentrate more. Every pin's more important. Very important. Oh, boy. Where you going, David?
Waiting for all this disaster.
Well, where you going? Where you going, David?
I'd probably go to the left of the 3-pin. Not 4-pin, excuse me, but he went the opposite way.
Almost. Well, it appears that both bowlers here are really firing that ball.
Ritchie Myrick's actually throwing the ball a little harder than normal. He's got a point to prove it.
Well, can I give out one of my factoids, David? Dennis?
Can we stop you?
Well, the Candlepin bowler.
There's only one person that can stop that, and that's Travis by delete.
Yeah, but Travis will let me tell people that if you throw the ball down the alley 60 feet, make contact with the pins in 1 second.
Wow.
In 1 second, you've thrown the ball 41 miles an hour.
That is fact. That is true.
Well,
yes.
I'm full of facts. You know me with factoids.
You're full of
Candlepins.
something. Some are facts. Some are.
Ritchie comes out of East Hampton. He's been bowling for 26 years. His highest average is a 119. His high single is a 199. His high trip is a 469.
He's got to be careful with this one.
He bowls on the Wednesday night Industrial League, East Mount Lanes.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he went to the right side.
In the Dusty League in Agawam.
That was
up now.
Nice shot.
Dave Godwin.
Up on the mark.
His favorite shot is the nine pin drop with a flat piece of wood.
And his least favorite shot is what he told me was the 5-7-10.
Oh, the high-low jack.
Not bad for the ocean.
No. 5-7-10. That's the lily, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. He's left the 1 and the 8. Not a bad fill.
No, nice 8 fill.
Pushes the head pin. Should take out the 8 with the wood.
Dave throws such an he throws such an explosive ball that he gets tons of action off of it.
He's definitely a.
Got mad respect for him. He's one of the guys off the pro tour that came down to join the King of the Palace family.
Yep, and he's a big promoter for the kids bowling, youth bowling. He's a veteran of the kids program out of Pilgrim Lanes, the ICYBA.
That's where he started.
Drops 8. What's he do for work, Dennis? Do you know? Is he a mailman?
He's a material handler
and
receives medical parts for Phillips Medical in Andover, Mass.
Oh, I thought he was a mailman.
Nope, and when he's not bowling, he enjoys golf, softball, basketball, and football.
The 2-pinner he defeated. Very difficult shot. Boy, he's got the confidence.
Told you this is going to be a great match.
He knows it. He feels it. 3 in a row. He's got the turkey. What a way to start the
returning champ. This is going to be a slobber knocker if I can't.
Well, look at over
quote,
there.
Good old JR.
The scorekeeper, professional scorekeeper Ramber's already got 4 marks.
Oh, right on the head pin. Look at this.
Professional scorekeeper Ramber.
He got a stripper pulled. He's the 3-pin.
2 9 drops in a row for Ritchie Myrick. Possibly could have been a double strike.
Absolutely could have.
But he'll take the 2 spares. Matching. People have opened up with 5 boxes being bowled. Excuse me.
These are 2 explosive bowlers are probably going to be feeding off of each other's
energy. Absolutely.
It's going to be spectacular.
7 boxes bowled, people, and 5 marks.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or stop by and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff for a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru, as well as Fight or Flight Tattoo on 206 Summer Street in Fitchburg, Mass. Visit them on Facebook at Fight or Flight Tattoo.
I will be giving them a look-see.
They do spectacular work. I did a lot of beautiful pickup.
Oh, and he's got a turkey. Back-to-back turkeys, people.
They do a lot of freehand stuff. It was pretty spectacular when I was looking through their portfolios because I was actually looking for a new tattoo myself.
Nice. So after 4, Ritchie Myrick at 55 working on his spare. Dave Godwin at 55 working on his spare.
Well, the thing is, David and Dennis, both bowlers, 3 marks in a row. Unbelievable. Candlepin
match is even right now.
Talk about accuracy. Talk about professional bowling.
This is going to be.
Oh, they want this title.
This is going to be a slobber knocker. I can't wait to see when the smoke clears who we going to crown. A new king, or are we going to crown the reigning king?
This is what Candlepin bowling's all about right here.
Beautiful shot.
He's got it, people. He's got 4 marks in a row.
No King of King tournament this year.
Not yet. We're going to try to get all the kings together sometime during season 5 when everybody is around the bowl.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been asking when it is.
It's very hard to get all the kings back together.
8 fill for Dave on the
spare. He's going to be shooting the 3 and the 10, better known as the baby split. If he gets it, he's got 5 in a row.
Oh, beautiful pickup.
5 in a row is called what, Dennis?
The badge.
The badge. Absolutely 100% correct, Dennis. 5 marks in a row. Look at this.
You know what? There is no jitters in Godwin at all.
No. He's a young kid, but he's got a great attitude too.
Yeah.
He's not like beating you and showing off in your face. He's a genuine nice kid on the lanes.
Yeah, but no, he can also he's a student of the game.
Yep.
And
a good
Myrick.
But you know what though? He also can talk smack.
Oh yeah, he has fun with the best of them. Don't get me wrong.
He's left a 1, 2, and the 8. He's going after an eagle. Let's see what happens.
It's a tough spare. Tough pickup.
No, the wood's going to help.
Not too bad, though. He's got a couple pieces of deadwood that should take out the back pin.
He's got to get contact with the head.
But he's got to hit this perfect.
Yes, he has to split him. Or maybe even the outside of the front pin.
There you go, baby.
4 in a row for him.
Oh, I got to stand up. It's only the first string for the King of the Palace. I can't believe what I'm saying again.
Dave needs some extra meds right now. I mean, Steve.
Unbelievable bowling. 4, 8 marks out
Well,
of 10
Steve
balls.
has to move because, rigor mortis sets in after
That's
a
true.
while.
The formaldehyde builds up.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, people.
We
Here it comes.
we don't want any stale Oreos.
Come on.
Nice ball.
Down the middle of the plate.
Look at this.
Wow, 9
Nine
pin
drop.
drop.
And
Ooh,
he's
this
going
wood is
after a
not-
badge.
This wood is ugly. I hate to say it,
Oh,
but
he's
it
got
is
the badge.
ugly.
Oh, no, he's got this.
This wood is ugly.
Yeah.
This is a tough
You
pickup.
know what he's going after, don't you, Dennis? What's 5
I
in a
would
row?
go to the right side of the
And
second
he's
pin.
got
He's got
a
it.
broad truck.
No, that's 5. This is a badge.
Oh, that's right, badge. 6 in a row.
Great
I'm
bowling
just
by
so
the-
excited. I lost my train of thought there for a minute, people.
After 6, Ritchie Myrick at 891 working on a spare. Dave Godwin at 89 working on a spare.
People, you realize what we're seeing here?
Great
With both
bowling.
12 boxes, we've got 10 marks. And I'm
Great.
standing up, and it's only the first string for the what, David Dennis? The King of the Palace Championship.
The only world title
The
there
Candlepin
is.
bowl for a belt.
We had mixed
Down-
reactions when we first
78
introduced the belt,
Candlepin.
and now everyone loves it.
8-pin drop.
Down here at 78 Daniel Street in Fitchburg. Oh, this is unbelievable. Candlepin bowling, he's going after.
The best there is, the best there was. The innovator of Candlepin bowling, where you have the scratch title, the 80% title.
And he's
Look at
got
that
6 in a
bear.
row. And he's got what, Dennis?
The Bronchuk.
A Bronchuk. 6 marks in a row in Candlepin bowling, better known as the Bronchuk.
And you
Now if
can't-
he gets 7, it's what?
A Nuzzo.
And you can't forget the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely correct.
Spectacular. I love Candlepin bowling. I love TV shows. I love doing what we do. I'm a proud supporter of Candlepin bowling every day.
Look at that. That should have been a
Wow,
hammer easily.
nobody has dropped a wrecking the rack yet, but they've come close. I think the best shot that he has is probably going left on this one.
Yeah, because it would sweep over. Far left,
Yeah.
like almost in the gutter, like at the 7 pin.
Yeah.
If any piece of dead wood is over 22 inches in front of the head pin, it has to be removed. He's going after a nuzzle. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
No Nuzzo.
No nuzzle.
I think he was a little too far right on that one.
Almost.
This actually may be his first open.
You
this
can't
is his
handle a
open box
Nuzzo.
since his first box.
You can't handle a Nuzzo.
I don't think anybody wants to handle Nuzzle.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
That's just wrong on every level.
That's where I would have probably tried it too.
He knows
Try to
it.
cap that. But you never know what's going to happen. That puts him at 126 after 8.
Spectacular bowling by both
Absolutely.
these guys.
And
Let's
Myrick's
see if
still working on his
Myrick
bit.
can.
See if he can come up with a 6 in a row. He's got the Bronchuk and he's after the nuzzle.
No, he's got a badge. And
How bad he's after that. I'm so excited, Dennis. I can't say.
Oh,
no.
there's the Bronchuk.
No.
Yeah, that's
no.
a Bronchuk, all right.
No.
Right through
No.
the heart.
No.
Rip the guts out, as our Canadian brothers would say.
How does that happen?
We're still waiting on our first woman to make the show.
Ooh,
There's a challenge to all you women out there. Come down and try for the show, because
Ritchie
this
Myrick.
isn't just for men. It's open to men and women.
yep.
Ritchie Myrick shaking his head.
Want to
here.
give a quick shout out to everybody out in YouTube land and Facebook and on Local Access TV. Thank you for supporting what we do. Your comments are always appreciated, whether they be good or bad about me, Dennis, or Steve. Dennis will always, always, always respond on YouTube, and you'll always have me on Facebook, either by my personal account, New Palace Lanes account, or King of the Palace.
Whether you like my response or not, you're going to get one.
Oh, he follows him with a
boom.
hammer. Dennis,
That is classic set it and forget it and wrecking a rack.
how does it happen? How does that happen?
So
Spread
after-
Eagle gets a strike.
After 8, Ritchie Myrick at 113 working on a strike. Dave Godwin at 126.
Unbelievable. Candlepin bowling at its finest.
Dave went down from -2 to +2 to +13 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. It's amazing how this game changes.
Looks to me, Dennis, David, Travis, Amber, everybody, they both
A little
want.
off on
Off
that
to the
one.
left.
They both want the belt.
He knew it as soon as it left his hands.
You
Just-
usually can tell. When you're that accurate, normally you can tell if it's off, just even by a hair when you release it.
They both want the belt. They both want to be the pride of Candlepin bowling, which is
Ooh,
You overcorrected on that one.
the king of the palace. There's no finer tournament. There's no finer championship. Unbelievable Candlepin bowling.
Ooh, $9.
Okay, after 9, he's got
135. But I am curious as to where the Rock and Bowl will be held from this year forth, because I know me and Dave both look forward to me and Godwin, I should say, look forward to it every year. So if anybody has any information on that, where the possibilities of being held next year, please inform me.
Maybe even reach out to Academy.
Probably. It's right down the street from where Pilgrim was. So. But, you know, I'm heartbroken about it because I look forward to that Rock and Bowl every single year.
Pilgrim Lanes did a lot
They did.
for the sport of bowling.
And I actually gave you a piece of history from Pilgrim Lanes that I won.
Yep.
To just put up here at the
I appreciate
Palace
that.
Lanes.
You know, I mean, the owners are great people.
Oh, what a
beautiful
shot.
pickup.
The 3, 5, 10 split perfectly by David Godwin. Unbelievable Candlepin bowling.
They're actually going to be they're going to be missed in the industry.
7 marks out of 10 boxes with Dave. He's filling his spare. He's at what?
145 and a ball.
Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible Candlepin
Meyer
bowling.
just looked at me and said, "Holy crap!"
And he filled it with a 7.
Meyer,
Oh,
the champ knows he's got some work to do.
opened up on a 152. Oh, my goodness.
Myrick is not going to be one for letting off the gas now.
Oh,
No.
he's on a strike.
He's on a
at
strike.
150,
Double
yeah.
right here changes things. You never know.
Yep.
You talk about a match, David, Dennis, Travis, Amber.
Ritchie, don't call me Mayonnaise Myrick, who actually got fired from being an anime voiceover.
Little
He's still
weak
got
one.
a second ball to fill the strike with.
Come out of here with an 8 or a 9 on the field. They
He's
both
talking
won
to
it.
himself right now. He's probably. I probably guess what he's saying, but I won't say it on the air.
He's probably saying, Dave, shut up, I heard you.
Yeah, that probably.
Oh!
Nice 9. 9, Phil.
All right, get the single pin spare.
Every pin now for the
Biscuit
champ.
with a 10.
Box to box. That knocked the lead down to 4 for Godwin.
Beautiful
10
pickup.
box. That put it down to 3 pins for Godwin.
And he's opposite of spare 7.
Spare 7, yep.
Yep. Any kind of a mark here would,
Really closed the gap.
yep.
Okay,
You know Myrick's going to be
Oh, they both-
looking for a bomb on this one.
Absolutely.
they both want this.
You know
they,
Myrick wants to go into the next match dead even.
They both want to be the king of the
0-0.
palace. There's no finer championship.
Ooh,
A little off on
half
that.
of Worcester.
And he knew it.
Yeah, he's mad at himself.
It's all right. It's pretty when it
Gotta work
goes.
Gotta just work it out, Richie.
My favorite shot. Steve, you saw me pick this shot
oh,
up today.
yeah, great shot, David. Very, very difficult.
Steve was doing cartwheels.
Very, very difficult.
Break a hip.
Almost. Ooh, ugly. You
Whoa.
kidding me?
Dennis, explain to the people. He just took
you
the 1
know
and
what?
the 8 out.
You know what? That was an angry ball.
Yeah. A little
He
too
had
hard
eight-
on that.
he had
That
8
was
pins up.
that was everything that Myrick had on that ball.
Yeah. A little too fierce on that one.
Oh, it came out with an
He's
8.
pressing right now.
Yeah.
Still
boxes.
pulled a 140.
So after 1, Ritchie Myrick at 140, Dave Godwin at 152.
This, even though it's a 12-pin lead for the newcomer Dave Godwin,
That don't mean anything.
very well can be made back up.
Absolutely.
Up now, the returning champ, Ritchie Myrick.
Okay, Ritchie Myrick, lane number 3, box number 1, string number 2, finds himself down by 12 pins. The defending champion. Let's see what happens. Head pin, ooh, spread eagle.
So into the action. I didn't get into the question of the week or the shutout. The shutout is going out to Vince, watching in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
There you go, baby. And if you want a shout out, you just let us know on YouTube or on Facebook, and we will definitely get it out there.
Didn't get the sidewall action he was hoping for.
Oh, he's left 4 on the right side. Probably love to get.
I might have played the 4 on the right to get
Yeah.
a little more pin
Yeah,
action.
I'm thinking the same thing, David.
But, you know, everyone's preference. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
That one got
a
away
very
from him.
errant shot by
Yeah.
the returning champ.
forget about, like you say, David.
Reset and forget.
Reset
Yep.
and forget.
So, question of the week from Noah Hill in Halifax, Nova Scotia. What is the most dramatic shot you've made in your career?
Ooh, the most dramatic
And I asked him to specify what he meant by dramatic. That it doesn't mean like you had to get a spare in a 10 box to win a match or
Oh,
something.
no, look
Whoa.
at this. Oh, my
I hope
goodness.
Myrick doesn't get the punchies.
A spread eagle with a friend.
The Bronchuk.
So
The
Noah wants to
Bronchuk
know.
with a friend.
The Bronchuk with an in-law.
Oh, not.
Well, let's see. The most dramatic shot.
And but what he meant by dramatic is not even a spare. It could be a 10 box. Just the best shot that you've ever made converted.
The best shot I've actually ever converted would be, I've done it twice. I've done the 7-8, no wood, and the 9-10, no wood.
I've done the 7-8, no wood. I've actually cut the 8 right into this. No, I'm sorry. It was a 7-9. I made a 7-9, no wood. I cut the 9 right over to the 7.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. I think the ball barely touched it, and it just went over it. And I've also made the New Palace.
Yep.
By playing the 2 pins, not playing the cluster. I played the 2 pins and shot the 2 pins over there and took it all out.
Nice.
Oh.
Steve?
The 5-6. Last summer.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's all you talked about.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the 9-7 I made was here. Now I think about it. Nice spare by Godwin.
I'm going to tell you what.
He's putting the pressure on.
Well, Myrick just left the door open. He only has 10 after 2, so.
Yeah. Myrick had a hiccup for 2 boxes.
Yeah. I think he was pressing too hard and just let the ball get away from him. But, you know, it's not over till it's over.
Yep.
Well, here's the big ball.
One little falter by Dave, and we've seen Myrick throw some big numbers up.
Yep.
Not bad for the ocean.
Look
Still
at this.
working.
And he's left the 2 pin of the
1-2.
1-2. Not as easily to look, to knock down. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you always wind up plucking one of them, leaving the other one.
Yeah,
Not this time.
back.
Oh boy,
He's going to put the screws right to him.
he put the ball
Yeah,
right
Godwin
between
wants that
them.
title.
Yep.
He
Newcomer
wants
wants to
it.
turn around and
Where's his hometown, David Dennis?
Methuen.
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 No, he could walk down. Well, no, there's Route 28 in Methuen, right? Isn't that the main drag? Yeah. He could walk down that street.
I'm
with
from
the belt
Saugus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's all over the head pin, though. I mean,
Look at this. He's
See,
off the spread eagle.
that's more frustrating than anything. When you're on the head
I
pin
know.
and you get nothing
know.
because you can't really correct it.
I know.
If
What
you're-
can you do now?
if you're way off,
There's only one thing that you can do.
just
with
keep
that.
plugging.
That's actually slow your ball down a
Yes,
little bit.
and just keep plugging away. What a
Oh,
shot!
he made- oh, my
Beautiful
goodness.
pickup. That is
Oh,
going to be
my
spectacular
goodness.
and instant replay.
That's a confidence builder right there.
You
Yeah.
talk about the spirit. It's got to be the spirit of,
well, you
the
know what,
last
though?
2,
He took
3
some off
weeks.
of that ball.
Yep.
yeah.
That's the one thing I noticed. Wherever you bowl, if you're chopping, take a little bit off.
Yeah. Slow it down a little.
Just like that.
Yeah, now he's left one of the 6 Mongols, the 5-8-9 for a spare. He's got a shot at it. Go right at the 5. David, you're going to the left of the 5 pin or the right after you make contact with it.
It doesn't really
Either way,
matter.
doesn't matter.
As long as it's on one side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to make sure you skim it. You can't hit it
Oh, he's got the wood. And it cost him.
Ooh,
at the wood.
just a
I
little
don't
off.
think he was playing.
I think
it
it was
that
just
way.
off.
Yeah, I don't think that was
Yeah.
intentional. I think he's pressing too hard right now, being down 12 to Godwin. That'll do it to him.
Okay, 2 marks in a row for David.
Yeah, Dave can really
Yeah, open it up. Yeah.
open it up right here. Box to box, he's up 30 actually.
30
plus
plus
a
a
bill.
ball.
Yeah.
No.
No, see what happens. This is it, people. This is for the King of the Palace.
One of these two guys is going to be the new King of the Palace scratch champion. Ooh.
Oh, he come right through it.
Got right
Wow,
now.
that's
He
not even
took
a new
out 3.
Palace.
David, Dennis, the pride and the prestige to put that belt around your waist.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Ooh, right through the hoop.
It's my kryptonite.
Hey,
No, Dave, I didn't mean getting on you, Dan. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, sure.
You know,
I've never got to wear the belt
I never have either.
officially.
You haven't been king either. Unfortunately, I was the last king before the belt was introduced.
Good.
Yep.
No, it's down to 23. Right?
23 pins for Godwin right now.
Yeah, well, it's still doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godwin's up against a 10. If he throws a
Yeah.
nice mark right here.
Ritchie's just been having some chopping bad luck.
Yeah.
That's
he's,
all
he's
it's
hitting
been.
a head pin though. Like I said, that's more frustrating when you're on the head pin and you're chopping, you're not getting anything. You really can't correct except to slow the ball down. If you're off, if you're hitting the 4 pin or the 6 pin,
Yeah.
you can make the adjustments. But when you're hitting where you're supposed to and nothing's
Yeah,
going,
that's a-
it's really frustrating.
Dennis, as I've always told you, you throw the ball 60 feet down the alley, you hit your object, and you get penalized.
Yeah. It does,
Ooh, Godwin with another open box.
Godwin just blew that
Laughing.
one. Yeah, he's laughing.
Laughing
at
and he
himself.
missed it.
It's the only game I know where you get penalized for hitting your object. And
it's-
that's what it is. That's what it accounts to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice 9.
nice 9. After 4?
After 4, Ritchie Myrick at 37. Dave Godwin at 47.
I'm going to tell you what right now. Ritchie Myrick looking over at the scoreboard, noticing that Dave's leaving the door open. It's time for Ritchie to, the returning champ, to open the box, open the door up.
22 pin lead for Godwin going into the last 6.
Who will wield the belt? Who will be the next king of the palace?
We could have a repeat champion, or we could have Dave Godwin first time on the show.
First
being
time
a
on the
champ.
show?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, nice ball.
Wow.
That had hammer written all
That
over
was
it.
an explosive ball right there.
Oh, he wants to spare people.
He needs this spare.
Yeah, desperately. Oh,
There you go, baby.
Oh, made contact with the wood and spun it around. Missed the pin, but doesn't matter, David.
no,
David,
you made it.
you got the spare.
Sometimes you get a little luck working on your side.
Sometimes the bowling gods are with you.
You know, the one thing I can say, you know, Myrick is truly, you know, like Dave, a student of the game, and
Nice ball.
leaves the same pin again.
Same pin, the 4 pin again.
Ritchie and I have had some in-depth conversations over Facebook,
I can imagine.
quite lengthy ones too.
I'm sure.
But you know what? It's all in good, all good.
There it goes. Oh, my God.
What the heck was that?
Wow,
Whoa.
I was almost writing down the spare. The pin just spun around. I'm sure you're going to see it on the replay. It just spun around the standing pin and never touched it.
Almost like something broke.
Wow. Well, you'll find out in a few, I guess.
What happened, people? How
Wow.
does that happen?
That's
It's Candlepin bowling.
Wow.
Ritchie Myrick was just stunned.
That
I'm
put-
stunned. Dennis is stunned. David's stunned.
I just,
We always
I-
thought he had the mark.
you know what? Sometimes, like I said, speed affects the way the pins react. And if he would have, I think he threw that so hard.
I don't even think it was a hard thing at that. I think it was just the angle that it came around.
Yeah,
It
3
just never
pieces of
touched
wood
it.
there. 3 pieces of wood,
Yeah.
and they all got obliterated, and the pin stood up. Okay, Dave up. Head pin. Come on.
He had the starlight 5, but now he leaves.
The checkmate. The 3, 6.
Check mark, isn't it?
Check mark or checkmate?
Check mark.
Mark. Okay.
We're not
thank
playing
you.
chess.
Okay, all right, okay, David. I just forgot a minute. I'm
He's got
so
some helpful wood
excited.
back there, so
It's for the king of the palace. You know,
There
how,
goes.
you know how I get nervous.
matches Ritchie spare in the 5th.
This might come right down to the wire.
That's Godwin's 10th spare of the match.
Out of how many boxes?
15.
15. 66%.
No strikes, though, which is unusual for Godwin.
Ooh, off to the left.
Only 4 in the fill.
But he's got some
Yeah.
nice wood.
Nails the head pin. Should carry.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru and Flight Tattoo. Thank you very much for supporting and believing in what we do.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, beautiful
Lovely.
ball.
Got the head pin. Needed it.
So
And
after
the
6,
spare.
Ritchie Myrick at 66, Dave Godwin at 71, working on a spare. Box to box, Godwin is up 17 pins over the champ.
Give a quick shout out to everybody that supports Candlepin Bowling. Classic Candlepins, New England Candlepins, Alley Chat,
New Gen.
New Gen. Oh,
Look. at
wow.
I want to give a shout out to someone that never gets a shout out. Mr. Dave Battle. You're giving a shout out to everyone else. You never get
Yeah,
one yourself.
You never
Aw,
get that's
thanks.
right.
Oh, thanks, guys. I do. You know, I love the game, man. It's started when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been bowling since I was 4 years old.
You know,
Started for me in October 1958.
I wanted to create a show where everybody could do it,
Yep.
not just the best of the best.
Right.
I wanted a show that everybody could do.
And that's what we created, and everyone loves it. Especially the tag team division. The tag team division is taking off like gangbusters.
Yep.
It's amazing. I thought that was going to, hit or miss, but it's just nonstop. People can't wait for the next one. They love it. We're talking about doing a mixed one next.
Yeah. There's, and like everything else, there's flaws and there's stuff that happens, and
Make the adjustments.
oh,
no,
the Braun chuck.
No. God. Oh,
Wow.
how does
That's
that
tough.
happen?
Yeah.
Well,
How does that happen?
Let's see.
I can't.
Myrick is laughing because he just. He just said it to himself. See, Steve?
Vernacular's catching on.
I feel so bad for the
And
bowlers.
you infected him like a virus.
Yeah. There's penicillin for that, you know.
Oh,
Ouch.
Myrick.
It's so disappointing, people. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
you throw the ball, like I said, 60 feet down the alley, hit your object, and you get penalized for
a couple of marks right now, and Godwin's just going to put it far out of reach for Meyer.
it. There you
Well, this is what happens when you don't like mayonnaise.
He likes Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
I think
See what
he's-
Godwin can do right now.
Ooh, off to the left.
3 fill.
I think Ritchie Myrick has hit the head pin in every box.
Yeah.
That, like I said,
Yeah.
that's the frustrating part.
It's, you know what it is? It's the bowling gods.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Damn them. I got to pay homage to them.
How many
So-
think they are, David?
There just happens to be one.
Think so? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I thought there was a half a dozen.
Or what do you think there was 10?
No, I thought
Actually, yes, one for every
I
pin.
did. One for every pin,
was thinking of
right? Right, one for every pin. I mean, how do you know which one it's going to affect?
But so could the Deadwood be the Devils?
Yes.
Why not?
No, but sometimes the Deadwood is good.
Box to box, Godwin's up 20 pins.
It wasn't good to Myrick the last time
No,
around.
No, but I think Myrick's pressing too hard right now. I think it's too
Oh,
frustrating.
he's just throwing the ball so fast.
When you're bowling against someone like Godwin, even if you are Ritchie Myrick, it's just you press. When you're down 12 going into the string, you keep pressing. You want to make sure you bowl good, and it kills you.
It's amazing that there has only been one strikeout of
Yeah.
both games.
Yeah,
Look at the spares, though. Unbelievable.
yeah. It's,
Tough pickup. Took a little off of it.
ooh, just missed it.
Tried to squeak it.
Well, door's open for Myrick. Double strike changes things. Start with 1, see what happens.
Nope.
Yeah, see, that's what he was afraid of doing. So after 8, Ritchie Myrick at 80, Dave Godwin at 92. 24-pin lead for Godwin going into the last 2 boxes. So Ritchie Myrick has got his work cut out for him right now.
No, this is it.
It all comes down to 2 boxes, whether we're going to have,
A new champ or a repeat?
Yep.
champ.
but it also depends on Godwin, too.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. Someone that's up, flounder the last 2 boxes and lose. Myrick needs to put up a couple right now.
Now, Dennis, here's
He
an
needs to
example.
mark here, otherwise it's going
How
to be
did-
pretty much almost
How
impossible.
did 10 pin fall down? What made contact with you? Piece of flying
I
wood?
honestly don't know.
I know. I mean, I've studied the game. I've watched it. There's some things I just don't understand.
What a pitch by
Oh,
Myrick.
wow.
Wow.
That wood was not his friend.
No, it hasn't been this whole match.
Nope, he's been doing, a lot of chopping.
Wait for the wood to settle. Yeah, as much as he was on last week against Will Haskell, it's just biting him this week. 10 bucks. Puts him at 90.
Well, needless to say,
I think this might be the lowest string we've ever seen him throw.
Very well could be. Yeah.
if he gets a triple, he gets 120. So 30, he's down to
1 ball at a time.
That didn't look like a bad ball at all. You got a bad break on it. But
Well,
Yeah.
we have a new champ.
Not yet.
well, technically not over yet.
He's
He
left
needs a
with
mark right now, though. He needs
the
a mark.
3, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know. You got to make contact somehow with the 3 pin.
Oh,
And
what
you
a
go.
shot.
Nice pickup.
What a shot.
Nice shot.
He needs a strike right now, but I mean, box to box, he was down 24. He's up 20, gained 20 pins on that, so he's still down 4
So if
minus
he
the
gets
fill.
a strike, he's got 30. That means
He's
Dave
up
needs
6,
7.
and all Godwin would need was 7.
7 pins, yeah.
Ooh.
106 for a 2-string total of 246.
All Godwin has to do is keep the ball on the alley.
Godwin is at 244 right now. He needs 3 pins to
3
win.
pins to win.
Yep.
For the new champ.
So most likely,
Yeah,
one
I'm going to
pitch.
put my money on Godwin.
One pitch will have a new champ.
Yep. He's going to be wearing the belt, people. Dennis,
Great bowling by
Yes.
both. One of those matches, the first match, what you wanted to see in everything. Head to head, toe to toe, mark to mark. Spectacular bowling by
and we have a winner.
both.
Yeah, Dennis told me David Dave Godwin lives in Methuen. He's going to put the belt on. He's going to be walking down Route 28 in Methuen.
Congratulations to
The new champ.
newcomer Dave Godwin, to the King of the Palace for defeating Ritchie
Could be
Myrick
going.
and
Could be.
becoming the new King of the Palace Scratch Champion. Want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru, and also Flight or Flight Tattoo in Fitchburg, Mass. Thank you very much for sponsoring what we do and believing what we do. All the viewers on YouTube, Local Access, Facebook, thank you very much for your continued support. Your comments are very much appreciated. To Travis Falk, the OEPD, for doing everything that he does to make us look and sound great. Our official scorekeeper, Amber May, Steve Bronchuk, Dennis Nuzzo.
Thank you, David.
Dave Madeline.
Thank you very much.
Oh, what a bid. Could be still going. Hold on. And it's gone.
Full pick up.
Just 6, 7, 10 with Will.
Myrick just ran out of the building.
He said, that's it. I've had it.
Unbelievable. Candlepin bowling, people.
Oh, God.
Thank you very
We
much.
have a new champ.
Thank you very much for all the bowlers that came out
People in Methuen, I'm hoping you're real
And-
proud.
for this tournament.
And he ends it with the strike. No, I thought it was.
Dennis,
After two, Ritchie Myrick with a 106 puts him at 246. Dave Godwin with a 121 puts him at 273. Ritchie Myrick had 8 spares and 1 strike. Dave Godwin had 12 spares and no strikes.
congratulations to both bowlers, and congratulations to the new King of the Palace Scratch Champion, Mr. Dave Godwin. Spectacular bowling. Now, let's get to Dennis Nuzzo and meet the new champ with the 11th box.
Welcome to the 11th box. I'm Dennis Nuzzle, staying here with the new King of the Palace Scratch Champion, Mr. Dave Godwin. Dave, great match. 152, 121, 273 total. Myrick and you were head-to-head in the first string, but it seemed like you just ran out of steam in the second.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you bowl against a guy like me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No,
Wow, look at that.
That's what friends do. They talk smack to each other. I mean, I love it.
no, he wasn't getting too many breaks off the head pin, and unfortunately, just things didn't go his way. And I know he's a lot better than what he had in that second string. So hopefully I'll see him again soon.
Yeah, it seems like a couple of bad breaks, get flustered, you start pressing more. I'm sure you've done it. We've all done it, so you know what that's like. What are your thoughts on being the champ and holding that belt?
Can't wait to come back again. It's great. I think it fits me just well.
First time King of the Palace, first time champ. Congratulations, man. Great bowling by both you guys. That first match was so explosive, back to back. And then, Ritchie coming back, and he just had the punches. Just kept on punching out. You left the door open, but you closed it pretty quick. So congratulations, man.